Welcome back. So, intros aren't exactly something that I have nailed down at the moment, but I'm learning. I promise. This is what we're going to work with for right now, but I'll figure it out. The only thing I can guarantee you at this point in time is that bomb-ass content will always follow, and that's my promise to you. So today, I made a post on Instagram talking about empowering and disempowering questions. And so often, many of us are stuck in the disempowering state where we ask ourselves questions that just don't really allow us to elevate to our higher self. So what do I mean by that? So our words carry energy, and you have the choice to either speak from a place of a low vibrational frequency, or you can speak from a place of high vibrational frequency. And when you speak from that place of high vibrational frequency, then that's when you can really align with your higher self. That's when you get shit done. That's when you feel confident. And that's when life starts to go a little bit more smoothly than what it has been. So some examples of disempowering questions that you can ask yourself are, why is this happening to me? Why don't things ever work out? Why can't I do this? Why am I not there yet? Why don't I ever succeed? And when you constantly speak from that place of low vibrational frequency, then you constantly bring about situations that are that low vibe and that cause you to ask those questions. Does that make sense? So the thing is you want to come from a place, even though, that's not saying that you can change that and you'll never experience a moment like that. That's like low vibe frequency. But if you constantly ask yourself questions that are like that, then you're just going to constantly attract situations like that. You're going to constantly just feel in a place that you don't succeed and you don't move forward and that you can't do this. But if you can change the way that you think about the situation and start asking yourself things like, well, what is this actually trying to teach me? Did I actually do everything that I could in my power to take the steps I need to move forward? Am I acting as my highest self right now? Am I doing my best? And when you ask yourself situations like that, it allows you to kind of detach from the current situation and the outcome and take more of an observer perspective. So you can be an outsider looking in and being like, okay, so this just happened, but what can I learn from this? What is it truly trying to teach me? And then it gets you thinking like, okay, wow, so it's trying to teach me this. Next time, I can do this differently. Or, okay, wow, this is the lesson I needed to learn, and now I can move forward. But so often we don't come from that perspective that even the shitty things in life are actually there to teach us something. We get stuck and we dwell on like, fuck, like I'm experiencing this downward spiral right now, and we get stuck there instead of asking ourselves questions to help us learn what we need to learn so we can actually move forward. Because every situation we experience in our life really is an opportunity to grow and to blossom into the person that, we came here to blossom into. But we dim our potential so much by asking ourselves the wrong questions. So, and not only that with the wrong questions, it comes with the wrong statements. You can definitely have, disempowering and empowering statements, like, I can't do this, or I'm not good at this, or I can't do it because I'm not like her, or I'm not ready. That is such a bullshit statement, and I'm going to tell you that right now because that is one I lived by for far too long. Oh, I'm not ready. I need to learn a little bit more. Oh, I need a little bit more life experience. Oh, but I'm not like at the level that she is. I'm going to tell you right now, every person that you look up to as being that form of ready was you at some point. They started exactly where you were, and they allowed themselves to evolve to where they are now. So you have to allow yourself to take those steps in between. You're never going to be ready. And when you tell yourself, I can't do it, you won't ever be able to do it. Because you are solidifying that outcome right there in that moment. And you're focused on the failure of the aspect. But if you can come from an approach of, what if I do succeed? Oh, these are the steps I need to take to allow myself to achieve XYZ. If you can come from that perspective that everything is about growth, even though it's super scary sometimes, don't get me wrong, this personal growth journey is not a journey of like, okay, I'm just gonna think this positive thought and this affirmation and things are gonna, align the way that they need to. It's gonna take a mindset shift with pairing up with aligned action, and also being okay to experience moments of letdowns and being disappointed, but just knowing that from that moment is you can always move forward. You can always always move forward from where you are at this point. Don't allow yourself to remain stuck by asking yourself the wrong questions, because you don't deserve that. You have so much fucking potential within you, and this light that's just waiting to bust through and shine and help others around you spark their own lights. So if you're watching this video right now and you know that you're used to cat got my tongue. You're used to asking yourself disempowering questions and repeating and confirming disempowering statements. I'm gifting you the awareness. Now you need to take this awareness, and when you're experiencing those moments, do your best to become the observer of that situation. Instead of attaching and being like, I am these thoughts, I am these questions, you are not. You are not those thoughts. You are simply an observer of those thoughts. So this is where you can create a conversation and you can start to ask questions. And then from there, you'll be able to move into a way of alignment. So next time you find yourself in that headspace, saying those things to yourself and asking yourself those things, switch it. And then from there, you'll be able to rewire your brain to look for that, to look for those positive questions, and it'll be more of habit to say, hey, okay, what is this teaching me? Instead of being like, fuck, why is this happening to me? But it's a matter of it being a practice, and also gifting yourself the utmost patience and compassion you have, because growth and shedding skin is the most uncomfortable thing you can do, but it also reaps you the most benefit. So I hope that this video helped you today. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything I can help support you with. Love to hear back from you. Love you.